Alright, good morning. Welcome to Random Acts of Carving. Today we're going to be working on a piece of driftwood. Kind of a crazy looking piece. I've had this thing for a while and couldn't figure out what to put on it, but I think I'm going to use this grain here that goes multiple directions for a horns on a Viking helmet. So I'm going to try to put a Viking in here, at least the top part of them. And then, yeah, we'll see what we can do with this down here. Not sure what we're going to do with that yet, but we'll get started and see what comes up. Here we go. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on a Viking. This is the first Viking that I've done, so this is kind of cool. Just going to start out figuring out where I'm going to put stuff. Had a big chunk missing where his right antler was, right horn, I guess, was going to be off of his helmet. And Viking antler, that was kind of funny. Viking horn, but was trying to figure out where that was going to be because there was a big piece of wood missing there, but I knew I needed to round that helmet around where his face was. And then did get it back to where the horn was going to work with the helmet, so that was what I was trying to do first. That's why I went so far with the horns first, right off the bat. Just wanted to make sure I could get them in there. Then I'm just shaping out the helmet, basically the shape that it's going to be, sanding it a little bit with this sanding drum. And then the reason I was doing that is because I needed to draw a bunch of lines on it with a pencil. A lot of straight detail, and I didn't want to lose my place with it, so drew the lines on there, get everything cut in kind of light, and then just start working everything back. This was kind of a sappy piece of wood, and it filled up my sanding drum pretty quick. Just a few minutes of sanding it, and it was kind of filled up. And when I tried to use the diamond bits, that's what they wanted to do, is just fill up also. He started looking like a Viking pretty quick, but he required a lot of cleanup. The cleanup was hard to do because but like I said, it was clogging up the sandpaper. Did the same thing with like the diamond bits and stuff like that. I could get in there and burn lines in there, but just took a while. Hard to put detail in, and I needed to put a lot of detail in. Nice solid piece of wood though. I tried carving some eyeball detail in there a couple times, and man, I just couldn't get it to just couldn't get anything in that hole to make it look like an eyeball. So I just kind of gave up on it after a while, and just kind of dug them in a little bit deeper, and kind of made it what I could try to shape a little bit like an eyeball, just so it gave the illusion that there was an eyeball in there. There's a lot of weird shapes to the armor on these, because they're like concave and convex going around the outside of the helmet, and then the face shield is concave, I guess. Made for some neat, interesting carving. I'd like to do a whole Viking out of a piece of wood that was a little bit more cooperative. I started cutting this beard in using one of the tapered end mills. That was working really well, but I just didn't like the look of it. Went back and tried to work on it a couple different times. I was trying to make his beard look kind of curly, and just wasn't liking it. So I looked at some more Viking pictures and found a beard on a different Viking I liked a little better, and still had enough wood there that I could make it look really good. So that's just a temporary beard you're looking at. Alright, I started the other beard. Started digging it out, and kind of smoothed out the other beard, and then just started over again. This one here turned out a lot better. I really liked how this one looked. He looks a lot tougher now. The other beard just wasn't saying classic Viking guy to me. It was just kind of, kind of shabby looking. I wanted kind of an upscale Viking.
Yeah, if y'all have a piece of wood laying around the house that you just really don't know what to do with, you can always just carve a Viking in it. At least it'll look like a tough piece of wood. Thought about cutting the bottom of this stick off, and a couple different things, grinding it and making a different, like a dagger, like I did with the pirate dagger, but it was long enough to just kind of give it the little bit of a sword look. So I just carved the tip of it there a little bit, made it look like the tip of a sword, and then put this cool little handle on it. It's a lot of fun making these crisscross patterns for the handle. They just fun to think about while you're doing them. And they not super hard to do, but they give a real nice look to it. Got to make sure you got all your going under parts going under and your going over parts going over, and just sand it till it looks nice. It's a pretty cool piece of wood to get. It's a Viking wood spirit. This wood had a nice color to it, so I decided to just put the min wax, paste wax on there and shine it up. Looked really good.
Alright, well, we got this carving done. This thing was a bugger. It just wanted to fill all the bits up with wax, sap, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, it just fills all the bits up, but it turned out pretty cool. It's just a Viking wood spirit and part of his sword there. So, hey, if you like this video, then give me the thumbs up, leave a comment, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.